Oh, shit, we back with the box of Good boy. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella, man. We're getting ready to go out to Brooklyn to the Barclays Centers to see AP take on Jesse Vargas. Also, Jamal Charlo taking on Hugo Centennial Jr. and Tank taking on whatever that guy name is. But we back. We talking real boxing stuff. And Golovkin and Finalized Martirosyan is official for May 5th at the Stub Hub Center. If you don't know, now you know. Actually, before we get into that, and I'll link the article in the description so you know there's trill. Actually, before that, May 4th, King Ryan Garcia is headlining a card with Gary Spike O'Sullivan as a co-feature. And then I guess they're going to do another card May 5th. So if you're out in the California, Carson City area, I mean, shoot, you take a trip out there and get 2 fight cards for, in 2 different days. You don't really get that. You don't get 2 major fight cards Friday and Saturday. But am I for Golovkin and Vanez? Absolutely not. Vanez hasn't fought in 2 years. He lost 2 of his last 3 fights. And somebody's argument was trying to actually, rectify this, saying that Golovkin and Vanez is, Vanez is a good opponent because he gave Andrade and Jamal Charlo a good fight. What do that mean? He came up short, and those guys was a lot younger. I understand Andrade hasn't been active still to this point, but he ain't in the gutter like Vanez. This is a terrible fight, and hopefully the IBF strips Triple G. They didn't sanction this fight, so if they don't sanction and they strict by their rules, they must strip Triple G of his IBF title, and most likely Shevchenko and Andrade might be dubbed for the vacant IBF title, which will be an excellent fight. They're shopping that fight around. ESPN Top Rank are interested. HBO not so interested. I'm pretty sure Showtime is interested. That's a good fight. That's a positive that can come from this shitty-ass fight. Would I watch this? Absolutely not. If I don't have anything else to do, I still won't watch it. It's Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is falling on a Saturday this year. Canelo fucks up, you know what I'm saying? And Triple G, instead of, kind of giving him the G pass and saying, okay, and not putting his foot in his mouth like Floyd didn't put his foot in his mouth. They said Floyd believed that this dude was juicing before they fought in, 2015 or 14. He didn't say nothing. He kept it close to the vest. But Triple G went out there and tried to butcher Canelo. He took food out of his family's mouth. He took money out of his pocket. So, at the end of the day, that is what it is. He did that to himself. I can't have no sympathy for him. But for this, he should have just waited till June and fought Billy Joe Saunders. Why is he so hell-bent on fighting right now on May 5th? Vegas even pushed him out of there. Vegas said, you ain't gonna fight that bullshit in Vegas. Take that shit to California, to Carson City, to the Stub Hub Center. And people think this guy's a big draw. He ain't a big draw. You know what I'm saying? Jacob said he never really considered, replacing Triple G because he know he didn't want it. But they go Vanez, man. You could have did Shevchenko. And what's so crazy about it is he says that I'm ready for anybody, even on short notice in the article we talked about, okay? And all of a sudden, when anybody steps up and somebody steps up, and Shevchenko, a guy with 12 fights and 10 knockouts, he only got 12 fights, Triple G, what you scared of? He's willing to get stripped and not be undisputed. Possibly Canelo and the Nevada State Athletic Commission struck a deal. It's been alleged right now. So there's no telling when he gonna come back. So basically, you gave up undisputed, for Canelo. When you could have been undisputed last June and fought Canelo in September, or just waited for Canelo, down the line. But at the end of the day, he did it to himself. I don't have no sympathy for Gennady Golovkin. He been bum bashing. This is nothing new. From Prosper to Rosado to Curtis Stevenson to Adamo to Macklin to Willie Monroe to David Lemieux to Daniel Gill to Gabriel Rosado. Martin Murray was a solid victory. Martin Murray, Danny Jacobs was 2 solid victories for him. Kell Brook, that was a welterweight coming up that gave you some work. Good work. You feel me? But at the end of the day, man, he been doing this. It just takes for y'all to see it in this light now to say, oh, you know what? He really is doing this. I support this fight? Absolutely fucking not. I would absolutely not support this guy and support this fight. No way, no how. We just talking about it right now. I don't give a fuck about the fight. HBO, they stupid. Basically, they took Vanez because Vanez took the less money for the opportunity. A guy who can't punch. A guy who's never fought at 160. Where's the outrage at, man? Come on, I need to hear y'all outrage. But y'all know what it is. TBC and more. We gone.